you're getting everyone back healthy outside of C.J. Gardner-Johnson. But you're starting to get guys healthy again, like Big V, Emmanuel Mosley, Kirby Joseph's going to be healthy, Taylor Decker, David Montgomery, Julian Okwara just came off the IR. Jameson Williams is back from suspension.
Racket fire.
I can't believe it right now. It is unbelievable for the city of Detroit and for the Lions that you're 3-1 right now, and everyone's coming back healthy.
Yeah, and it is both because it's 3-1 and with the schedule upcoming, we've got 2 weeks that shouldn't be the most difficult games. Tampa Bay is on the rise, and we'll get to them.
2 games you're going to be favored in.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
And you're favored without any of some of these guys.
Yeah, so you can make some decisions around these injuries. You don't have to rush them back if you don't want. You don't have to play them the full game. This is where the coaching staff can really be picky with how they use them and how they get these guys back in. It's not like we're going into Baltimore with a 3-3 record and we really need this win and we have to kind of force Taylor Decker in or force Vitae in. No, we can ease them. Maybe Brian Branch doesn't play on Sunday. Maybe it's one of those games he could play, but they're deciding to hold him out. We'll see.
That's what they did with Kirby.
Yeah.
Kirby, I mean, obviously at the hip thing, but it was like, hey, if you get through this Green Bay game and you come out with the win, you're sitting there with a 10-day rest period. So, I mean, you have some guys that are coming through injuries. I did want to touch on here, Broder, because I put it in the prep in this segment and kind of leaned a question that was like, with these guys coming back, what does it mean for this 3-1 team? Like, are some guys going to – because you see with some teams, guys come back and it's not hard for players to adjust, but, you know, you're coming into a team that's – not peaking, but they're one of the best teams in the NFL right now. So coming in and you haven't played it like a J-Mo who hasn't played on the team much, like what is it like for him to come in and kind of step into that role instantly without messing anything up? And we did have I had 2 clips here for J-Mo from today, which he did speak with the reporters today after practice. So the first one here is kind of just J-Mo talking about coming in, helping the team at 3-1, about how, listen, hey, it's all about winning. I'm not really worried. So this is the first one here with J-Mo kind of explaining on him kind of coming from this injury.
It's just a process, you know. Whatever Ben got going on for me, we're gonna get in, we're gonna execute, we're gonna make it a good time. We just looking forward to keep winning, you know. We 3-1 right now. Hopefully we could just keep this season going with just 1 L, make it to the playoffs, go far.
That right there, and right before we came on the show, I posted on our social media page. I made a quick graphic and put it up. We're coming into a 3-1 team. We're going to focus on keep winning and hopefully just have 1 L this season. Go to the playoffs and make a deep run. This is a mindset. We talked about the culture yesterday. He's right there. He came from Alabama with Nick Saban, where they expect to win every single game. Yeah. And he's coming in, and like, as people are worried, what's it going to be like for him coming in, and is he going to like disrupt this offense because it's a different person coming into the offense? I highly doubt that. Highly doubt it, because he knows how to win. He won. If he didn't get hurt in college, he has a national championship that last year.
Yeah. He doesn't lack speed and he doesn't lack confidence either.
No.
Do you think, a real quick sidebar, as a betting man, do you think they don't lose the game the rest of the season?
Dude, I mean, if you would bet on that, it would probably be like plus like 500,000. I don't even know. They would. I don't even think they might. You might be able to find it, but
the confidence just in general. I was sort of teasing that. And he wants to come in and he does it. He's saying that because he doesn't want to come in and be a distraction. He wants to make a difference and just propel them forward. That's what I took from it.
And that's such a good mindset to have, I think. Especially like for knowing how good he can be and how he is. Like coming in with that. What did you, Broder, what was it that you said yesterday when we were talking about the culture, about how guys kind of are unselfish and kind of what was it that you said? You had a bar yesterday. And it basically talked about, you talked about that. Like some guys are coming in, like they don't care how many numbers they have. They don't care about this or that. All they care about is winning, whether it helps the team or not. They're already in the NFL. They just want to go win a championship. And that's kind of, to me, how I took to J-Mo. And there's this other video here. I saw someone right here, Paul Thomas. He said, I really hope Ben Johnson can define J-Mo's role. Here is actually J-Mo. He talked about, he had 2 things here. I think the first part was about Ben Johnson. So we'll play this, and then there's a little bit longer one, and there's another question in there. Kind of wanted you guys to hear.
In the offense?
No, I don't think so. We had time at camp. We just had some time today. We just, after practice, we get the stuff, whatever you think is good, we need. So I don't think it'll take a lot of time. I think it'll be good work and we get going.
There's going to be a lot of expectations on you, especially this first game. I mean, Do you welcome that, or is that something you
I
got to
ain't
handle?
really tripping off that. Like I stated it a couple times. I just trying to win. You know, we 3-1 right now. Just trying to keep that going.
I love this man. I love J-Mo.
He's sounding pretty good. He's
That
calm.
mindset, like he doesn't care about anything. And that first part there that he talked about staying after practice and kind of learning things, that I believe that question was asked about Ben Johnson. Like, are you like worried, or are you expecting Ben Johnson to kind of fit you in right away? Like, what is your mindset on that? And he was like, oh, no, I'm not worried at all. Like, we had training camp, preseason. He was like, whether he fits me in or he doesn't, I don't care. But like, I'm here to win. And then he talked about it right there. I'm here to go 3-1. I'm here to come and win.
He seems focused. Like he seems calmer and a little more at ease coming back. Maybe this. I don't want to speculate on what this suspension did to him, but maybe it leveled him a little bit more of like, all right, I do need to come in and earn a spot, earn myself here on this team, or earn the snaps on offense. And that's what we were talking.
That's what you said yesterday.
Dave Campbell wanting him to earn it and not just coming right out and saying, yeah, J-Mo's going to play 60 snaps and get 10 to 15 targets from the wide receiver position. They're going to ease into it. I don't know if Ben Johnson's going to reveal reveal the role that J-Mo's going to have. Definitely not right away. I think it's going to be more about getting him in rhythm with this offense.
Look at this. Shad, Flannel's enemy. Sworn enemy. Shad, and then his flannel would say ABC 1 2 3 5 6 7 8 7 2 4 9. He put it in here. SOL and concerned fans swore J-Mo was a diva. Listen, that was one of the things that people were talking about. Was people wanted to speculate, J-Mo's this, J-Mo's that. J-Mo is nothing. J-Mo is a great dude. He's a team guy. He literally came from Alabama with Nick Saban, who they're all about winning. They're all about the team, and they're all about being great. And that's how J-Mo is.
But dude, he lights fireworks off.
He likes fireworks off.
Dude,
he hands out water and giving money to kids. Like,
dude, no, actually, he does. He eats at a Coney Island after midnight.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. None of us have ever got food from a Coney after midnight.
No.
Boys, it's a night and day from last year. I think of him talking to the media way more confident and way more comfortable. Though he's already gone through all the worst things so far with the suspension, with the injury. He's gotten over all of that. We're 3-1 with him coming back. I think he's going to tear it up.
He last year, when people wanted to criticize him, he was going through an injury that like set people back for a year. And think about that. He was expected to be the number 1 wide receiver off the board. He gets injured in the national championship game when they were supposed to win it, and he was the best player on that team. Gets injured, and then he gets his draft stock. He drops. Like, you don't think for like a year or like some time he's gonna like, man, like, and he's trying to go through that. Like, people talk about all the time going through those injuries and major injuries, how tough it is on your mind.
It sucks.
And doing it, especially when you're one of the best players and you're expecting to go out there and help your team. And he wasn't able to. And even when he came back, it was like he was still struggling to get back. So
I can't say I was one of the best players when I pitched for Michigan, but just having an injury, I wasn't, but having an injury that keeps you out of playing the sport you love, going through the schedule with your teammates, like going through practice and conditioning and all that stuff. There's something about being a part of that team and that consistency throughout your day that it keeps you leveled. It keeps you focused on what you need to do. When you lose it, there are so many things that are going through your mind, whether it's, can I even play this again? Play this game again? Am I going to be as fast? I'm talking Jameson Williams now. Can I be as fast as I was before? There's so many things. The rehab process sucks. And then you go and see your team out in the field. They struggled early on. You know he wanted to help them out.
Yep.
And then he's still not out there. They do turn the season around while he's still out. Like he wants to be a part of a winning team. He wants to be a part of this change.
To go through.
It's impossible.